What is the bump on my wrist? The styloid bone, also known as the styloid process, is a slender, pointed projection that extends from the distal end of the radius bone in the forearm. This bone is found on the lateral or thumb side of the wrist and plays a vital role in the functioning of the wrist joint. The styloid process is a cylindrical bone that is about 1 to 2 centimeters in length and tapers to a point. It is located at the distal end of the radius bone, near the base of the thumb. The styloid process is made of compact bone tissue and is covered with a thin layer of articular cartilage that allows it to articulate with the bones of the wrist. The styloid bone also serves as an attachment point for several ligaments and muscles that are responsible for stabilizing the wrist joint. The primary function of the styloid bone is to provide stability to the wrist joint. The ligaments and muscles that attach to the styloid process help to maintain the alignment of the bones in the wrist and prevent excessive movement. Additionally, the styloid process acts as a lever arm for the muscles of the forearm, allowing them to generate greater force when gripping or grasping objects. The styloid bone also plays a role in transmitting forces from the hand and wrist to the elbow and forearm, which is important for tasks that involve lifting or carrying heavy objects. The styloid bone can be subject to various injuries and conditions that can affect its function and cause pain. One such condition is known as a styloid process fracture, which can occur due to trauma or repetitive stress. Symptoms of a styloid process fracture may include pain, swelling, and difficulty moving the wrist. Another condition that can affect the styloid bone is known as carpal tunnel syndrome. This is a common condition that occurs when the median nerve that passes through the wrist becomes compressed or pinched, causing pain, numbness, and tingling in the hand and wrist. In addition to injuries and conditions, the styloid bone can also be a source of discomfort for individuals who wear tight-fitting wristbands or jewelry. The pressure exerted by these items on the styloid process can cause irritation and pain. In conclusion, the styloid bone is an important structure that plays a critical role in the functioning of the wrist joint. Its attachment to ligaments and muscles provides stability to the wrist, while its lever arm action helps to generate force during gripping and grasping activities. Despite its small size, the styloid bone can be subject to various injuries and conditions that can affect its function and cause pain. If you experience any wrist pain or discomfort, it is important to seek medical attention to determine the cause and appropriate treatment.